y'all so much for being here.
So please, whatever.
So Desjon, thank you so much for being here. How you feeling, brother?
Feeling good. How about you,
man? How does cold treating you out here?
You see, I got the jacket on, man.
I got the heater on too. He's like, that's hella funny. I was like, should I bring the heater? He's like, I'm cool, bro. And then what? 2 minutes later, he's like, bro, I need hella tissue. I was like, I got the heater, bro. I'm bringing the heater. So we got that thing cracking right now. But hope everybody doing good. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving tomorrow. And shout out to my mama, her birthday tomorrow too.
Birthday, Mom.
Thank you. So it's beautiful how her birthday on Thanksgiving because she's a gift that just keeps giving. So shout out to you.
I love my mommy. She reads me a story and then she sings me a song.
She probably not gonna watch this video, but any shout outs to you? Like any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
MB, he passed away, you know, not from the streets though, you know, personal issues, but you know,
rest in peace.
Mr. 206.
I saw you post something. You was doing like turkey giveaway, and it was for like in memory of somebody.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
So it's for my boys. So I'm in the midst of trying to start a nonprofit organization.
I saw that too.
So that's something that he wanted to do before he passed away. Something that him and his mom had worked on. So when she seen me do that, you know, she reached out to me. It was like, you know, anything that got to do with her son, she want to be a part of. So man,
shout out to her too, man. For her to have to go through something like that.
Yeah, Mommy MB.
Man.
Yeah, so you know, that made me just want to, you know, motivate myself to do a little bit more. So, you know, I got the support behind me wanting to do it. So you know, we're gonna keep his name alive. So
Amen.
That's something I want to do.
Amen. That's why I did a video yesterday about Carlos Tateo, because crazy how years go by and we eventually, you know, I'm not saying we forget about those who we lost, but it's just what happens with time. You know, we just, you know, we go through our life and
everything happened for a reason. You know?
Amen, brother.
Some people come on this earth to, you know, lessons and blessings, you know, get up out of here, you know. God bring you here for a reason, then he take you when it's time.
For real. That's what I love about wordplay and like just word itself. The word blessing got the word lesson in it.
Yeah. It's a blessing and lesson in anything.
I'm saying. So yeah, thank y'all again for being here. I don't know what, like, I'm not saying we don't know what the topic is. I just wanted to give my boy here a platform because I be looking at what he be posting and he be talking about some things that really be shifting minds out here, and I really mean that. Like, you just know when people going through awakening stage with the stuff that they be talking about, and so far everything that I've been seeing, like I'm not saying you're awakening because like life is always awakening. We're always awakening. Like
it's always there.
It's always there. It's just we gotta
waiting for us to open our eyes and see.
Amen, brother. Amen. So how's this awakening stage for you? Like we don't gotta go into like a deep like dive and like your past experiences and all the trauma and like just, you know, everything that us human beings go through. But how were you able to cope with everything over the years? Like, what was your outlet that really just brings life to you, bro?
When I kind of figured out that everything that I ever went through, it was meant to happen. Like, I used to blame myself or blame things for why the way things happen, and it's just like, you know, it happened for a reason. We can't take bad things happening to us and things for bad, because you know, bad things happening for good things.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just like, you know.
Stop.
Watch your profanity. I don't say I lost myself, but you know, I came at a point in time where I just got tired of certain things, and then, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I got tired of it, and it's like, either I'm gonna stay in this predicament or I'm gonna change it. But you know what I'm saying? I can't wait. You're not gonna. Nothing's gonna wait. Nothing's gonna come to you. You're gonna have to get it yourself. And you know, the universe don't. And I have to understand that the universe don't work like that. The universe gonna help you, but you gotta put in the work first. You know, so it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I took time from social media.
That's impressive.
Had to get and that's one of the biggest things right there. Social media will hold you back from life.
Amen.
So it's just like, took my time away from that. You know, that was a big issue. My sleep pattern got back on. You know what I'm saying?
Once you get that, what they call it, circadian rhythm. There's like some word for it, but like to really speed up the awakening stage is to really to see sleep as not something we dream, we dream and stuff. It's like you connect to like the quantum field of like intelligence. Like you connect to your creator.
What the hell is even that?
Like people don't, you know, there's some people who don't believe in the creator, but you kind of return back to the essence that created you when you fall into the sleep realm. And we can go into a crazy ass spill about
we
that.
go into it because I just feel like they said like when you sleep, that's when you really, you feel everything. Things feel real when you sleep. So when you sleep, you seen it real because you're able to do everything like, astral, what's that?
Astral projection.
Yeah, astral projection where, you sleep and, you can go anywhere you want, so it's like, that's when you're really living in
and that lucid dreaming and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
And my little brother be making fun of me. Shout out to my little brother, man. His name is Eshraf. I never gave him a shout out these 2 years I've been making videos. Like, yeah, he's very interesting. But he would always laugh at me, bro, because he would like walk in and I'm in my room listening to guided meditations, like lucid dreaming type shit. Like, as Muslims, like, I don't want to bring up religion in this podcast because, as you guys can see, there's a lot of like racism. Telling people I'm Muslim, it comes with a lot of baggage. So, because like I try to I'm not the most perfect Muslim, and I have people comment on my videos like, "Oh, you're not a real Muslim. You do this and this and that." I think I was having a talk with you about that too, and I'm just like, you're not supposed to you're not be able to impress everybody, but like Tupac said, only God can judge me, and I hope God will understand where I'm coming from. But anyways, I do believe in lucid dreaming to a certain extent, but as Muslims, we don't really believe we can manipulate God's fabric. It's a little interesting. It's like God made a certain limitation, and we're not able to get out of that. That's what some people say. Because I did a video about it, and I had
leaving Earth.
Yeah, kind of like leaving Earth. Like, oh, we were created to stay here. The only way we're gonna leave Earth is when we die, and So who knows? I'm not a scholar. That stuff is very interesting though, and only God knows. But if it's true, that's why I be trying.
Trying shit, switch it up. Trying shit.
Since we talking about imagination and we talking about the mind and all that, because we all know that the mind is powerful, but it's also something that the devil uses against you.
The human brain cannot comprehend the negative. It is incapable. Yes, it's true. I'll give you an example.
I believe you.
Okay? No, I'll give you an example. You don't have to believe me. I'll prove it. Okay? The human brain cannot comprehend the negative. You ready? Don't think of an elephant. Oh. Yeah, I know. You can't tell the human brain not to do something, right? And so what happens is we very often reinforce things when we put things in the negative, right? I can't get apart, right? Or I can't do this versus I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this, right? And it's such a huge thing to convert things into the affirmative. You're supposed to do it with children as well. We're supposed to say, instead of saying to children, don't eat on the couch, we're supposed to say, eat at the table. Right? We tell people what we want them to do, not what we don't want to do. Pilots know this, right? It is well known in the pilot community that when you tell a pilot, don't hit the obstacle, they'll hit the obstacle. Because what they're doing is focusing on the obstacle. Skiers know this. If you ever seen skiers go through trees, do you know how they do that? It's very easy. It's actually surprisingly easy. If you go through trees on skis and you go, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, don't hit a tree, guess what you're watching? You're only looking at trees. All you're doing is seeing trees. You don't understand how anyone can ski with all these trees, right? As opposed to follow the snow, follow the path, follow the path. The only thing you see is the path. Skiers know this. If you say don't hit a tree, you'll hit a tree. You won't be able to find a path because all you see is millions of trees. If you say only follow the path, you actually don't see any trees. There's actually very sparse trees. There's plenty of path, there's plenty of snow. It's the same thing for you. If you focus on the obstacles, all you will see is obstacles. If you focus on the path through the trees, all you will see is path through the trees. It's your choice how you choose to perceive your own career. It's literally perspective.
I don't like bringing up the word devil a lot because I try not to give him too much spotlight because as you guys can see, he working mad hard right now in the world. He working overtime and there's just a lot of shit going on in the world. So I want to talk about how your mind becomes a prison. So like most people don't really realize that their imagination can also become their cell. Like literally, like God gave us this ability to really manifest what we want in our reality, but everything that we are fed, everything that we see on social media, like you were saying, like they are hijacking our imagination and we're only imagining what we don't want to happen to us. And I feel like that's when it becomes your prison. Yeah. So what can you say about that?
Well, I know it's something. If you think bad will come because you put all your energy into that bad. So when it comes to like imagination, your brain will make up things. You know what I'm saying? Your brain is 9 times out of 10 never right. Like, you're not the thoughts that come in your head. You're not your thoughts. You're the person that observes them thoughts.
Well, I have a little segment about being an observer. That's if I have anything to say about my spiritual awakening, like what changed my life. I'm not even lying to you, Desjon. Like what changed my perception of life, what gave me so much momentum and so much drive and so much authenticity, bro, was realizing that I'm only an observer of this life. Like, of course, like, we got to do our part. We got to help our communities grow. We got to be loving to our parents. Like, there's like these universal laws that we got to keep, we got to have our priorities wrapped around it. But yeah, like, just for example, how can we go about doing us when we have like a billion thoughts going on at just nonstop? Like you'll be at work, bro, and you just start thinking about all these crazy ass scenarios that you think might happen, but will never ever happen.
It's like when we talked about that guilty conscience.
Oh yeah, we both got that in common. We both talk about how we both gotta.
It's the guilty conscience. So like, if you do something, that's like, okay, let me give an example. You cheating on your girl, you're doing all this other stuff, right? And the moment you don't start answering her phone,
this is what happens right here.
You get the craziest thoughts.
Sorry, bro. I throw that little sound effect in there, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like when it comes, like as a Muslim, I'm not able to date and stuff like that. Like it's been really hard. Like as a single, like
you can't date.
You can't date. Like I could if I want to, but I'll be going against.
Man, it ain't funny, but it's like
it's hard, bro, because everyone's like, oh, like, bro, this is what I get a lot, bro. This is one thing I hate, bro. Like people like you look like a fuckboy, and I'm like, what, like. I even had 2 girls say that to me at work. Like, I'm hella genuine, bro. If anybody knows me, bro, like, I got no tricks up my sleeves. My main goal and mission on this planet for me is to make people feel good about themselves, to give people an opportunity to speak their mind. Because just as voice is power, the mind is power, bro. So I be trying to, like,
to a certain extent,
to a certain extent. It's really hard to, like, really wrap my consciousness on what the mind really is, bro. To this day, like I feel like I'm still being controlled by this motherfucker.
It's like this. Look, I'm using an example. Like you got the sky. Okay. You got the sky, blue sky, and you got the clouds. The sky is the observer. The clouds are the thoughts. Many clouds pass by, and the sky is still the same. You could observe, you could acknowledge that it's there, but you don't have to dwell on it. And that's the problem now. Like we get in this mindset where we get in these situations and we dwell on things a lot. And you know how much dwelling takes a lot of energy away from you, bro.
I think that's the main,
it's the main thing, bro. So it's just like, it's like me learning how to control my anger. It's okay to be angry. Acknowledge that you're angry and let it pass by. You don't have to act on the feeling that you have. Acknowledge the feeling and let the feeling pass by, just like the clouds. The blue sky, see the clouds pass by, it sees that the cloud's there, but it don't have to say that the cloud's there. It don't have to react to the clouds being there and just let it go by.
I fuck with it heavy because that's the reason why I said that being an observer changed my life. Because like instead of letting the thoughts take all my attention, I became like the guard in the front of in front of the gates of my mind. If that makes sense.
It's kind of bad in a way too, because like I missed out on a lot of fun because I overthink a lot of things. So,
Same here.
So it's like if I go to a party or if I don't go to a party, It's because I didn't analyze it. That's where making up these crazy scenarios like, but me, I weigh my option out. Like if it's gonna be more good than bad, knowing that it's bad, but if I know that it could be, I know the good overweigh it, I'll go. But it's like if it's too many possibilities of something going bad, I'm not gonna go. But then sometimes I'd be wrong, and but it's like I'd rather me not go and to take the chances of me not going than to go.
Like it's really crazy to really think about it. These social media outlets have there's billions of dollars. Like there's documentaries about it, like how these people who are creating our, these apps spend billions of dollars because they know how addictive it is. Like there is like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I always laughed at people who literally just scroll through hella clips and just like nonstop look at hella shorts. I thought I was kind of weird because I never really used to do it because I'd be so caught up like editing and shit. But it's crazy how you could be on a motherfucker for like 30 minutes and it's just like, it just feels good. Like that's true. Like there's that dopamine you're getting every time you look at a video. And so basically I want to wrap that around with instant gratification. Like why is it that they want us to be so quick at receiving dopamine? Like you have anything you want to say about like why they specifically chose like these social media to like really have us?
Of course, it's the throw us off. Throw us off what's going on for real. They put social media. They give us these reality shows. They give us all this stuff on social media to throw us off about what's really going on in the world. So so it's just like with this AI too. It's like I don't even know what's like. I got to a point like I don't even know what's real anymore. So this AI stuff looks so real. But I'm starting to catch on to see, the real and fake. But it's just like, I don't know what's real.
I'm actually guilty because when I do a lot of my videos, I be adding like AI, Trump talking, AI, like Kanye talking. And I didn't realize how people get so mad, bro. They're like, hey, you got to let people know this is AI. I was like, bro, calm down. Like, like it's not that serious. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's like I'm adding to that fuel of like illusions, bro. And I feel like, bringing it back to like just religion, they say that like the Antichrist will appear when the truth is seen as a lie and the lie is seen as the truth. And like with everything that we're seeing on the world, we're seeing those who are oppressed as the oppressors and those who are the oppressors as the oppressed. So we're living in backward times, bro. But we're not here to complain about it. But, we all know there's a lot of people who know that,
lying is a survival skill.
What was that?
Lying is a survival skill.
Why you always lying?
You ever lie to get yourself out of a situation? Like you have to bend the story a little bit to get yourself out. Saying like lying, like you're saying, you got to balance out between good and bad. Like you got to lie to get yourself out of some situations.
Is that why they call it white lies?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole term. They're like, oh, you could just do a white lie.
That's crazy!
It's really interesting because I be lying all the time when I call off work. I'm like, I'm sick.
Like, are you lying? Like, or are you just bending the truth a little bit?
But we were talking earlier before the camera was on. We were talking about the difference between karma and cause and effect. I think that was a very elevated way of breaking it down. So I kind of want you to break it down for everybody right now in the best way possible.
So like I was telling you earlier, with cause and effect and karma, they kind of say, oh, it's not the same. Cause and effect is like I gave you the example earlier with the ball. You take a ball and you roll it. The cause is you pushed it. The effect is it rolled. Now, with karma, you take that ball and hit somebody or, do something bad, ill with that ball. And later down the day or whenever you walking down the street and you trip over a ball and you break your leg, that was karma. It's like, cause you threw the ball at somebody, the karma was you broke your leg by a ball. That so it's just like, it's not cause and effect. Oh, cause you threw the ball, the effect was they broke. No, they didn't break their leg because they threw the ball. They broke their leg because they did something bad.
Interesting. I really like that philosophy. It hit me hard because whenever something bad happens to me, like anything, I'm like, man, what did I do? I started like thinking like, okay,
was it a cause and effect, or was it karma?
That's what I never thought about that, but I'm always like that. I'm like, is this my karma, or is this a byproduct?
Yeah,
because
you did something. Yeah, because you did something. The effect was just that. That's what happened when you did it. When you do this, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I'm saying, you push somebody and they fall, you know, the cause was you pushed them, you know, the effect was they failed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, it's crazy we think about this. I don't know how, like, I'm not here to judge nobody because nobody perfect. And I feel like God will forgive anybody. Like, you know, people who like be catching bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have homies like who I went to school with, and years later, like I meet up with them and we'd be here. Like, this is before I would do podcasting. Like, I would just invite my homies in my cabin. I'm like, yo, let's kick it. And they'll open up and they'll just tell me about, you know, their life. And I'm just like, what? Just imagine the karma that you get just from like doing something real crazy. And I'm like I said, I'm not here to judge, but like, man, just like real life sicarios, like sicarios in Spanish means like those people who be assassinating people. Like, I'd be on YouTube. Remember on Instagram, there was a glitch in the algorithm, but where it was just like nonstop videos of people getting shot up, bro. Like, remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I just woke up and everybody was posting about it. Everyone was like, what the fuck is going on? All I'm seeing is people being killed. And it's just crazy to realize that right now, someone's dying. Right now, someone's dying. Right now, someone's getting shot up. Right now, somebody's getting stabbed up. So it's just like, I feel like people don't believe in karma no more because look what's going on. Like, and I'm like, this is human species. Like, this is gonna happen. Like you said, there's always gonna be good. There's always gonna be bad. It's the balance between the two. But it's just like, damn, there's people out here like going to sleep knowing that they took somebody like, you know, somebody's family is mourning, you know, somebody's daughter is crying, you know. And I know this is a very touchy subject, but yeah, I feel like if people start thinking in those terms of cause and effect and karma, they would really think twice.
I know what would have been the cause and effect of, you know, each choice that I made, and I wouldn't know the karma behind it too, behind the choice that I made. So it's just like, with that being said, you know, sometimes, you know, like I said earlier, you know, good and bad. Like, can you sleep at night knowing that you put a trigger? Like, what was the cause of you doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, or, you know what I'm saying? If you did bad, you're going to get your karma. Now, the cause and effect of that situation is because you killed somebody. Now, the effect is, you know, you're going to jail. Or the effect is, you know, you're going to get killed next.
That's facts.
So it's just like Robin Hood. He did bad for the good. He took from the rich to give to the poor. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? But people do good shit, but with bad intentions behind it sometimes as well. So people do good for bad too. So it's just like,
that's deep. That's real deep right there. I'm really happy we covered that, honestly, because, you know, us being from Oakland, you know, it's a jungle out here, and people, innocent people gotta grow up real quick. And I feel like most often we reach for the gun before we reach for a book. You know what I'm saying? And
that's great.
And I just feel like, you know, before we started these cameras, I was asking you, like, you know, what you've been up to, like, you know, how what's speeding up your awakening. You're like reading books, and that's just something that we're not really.
Yeah, look, reading ain't something I just started to do. You know, we could call Mom Deuce right now and ask since third grade. I've been reading. I you know, they always say you smart, you just don't use it. And it's maybe I just been saving up my smartness for something better. You know, now I think about it. But it's like, I'm not gonna waste my smartness in this school system where I could take the smartness and go beyond. So maybe it was a reason why I was acting up in school. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was a reason I didn't give my all.
It was meant to be.
You know what I'm saying? But reading since third grade, you know what I'm saying? We used to take, I was third grade reading at a 12th grade reading level.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not here to say, no. But you was smart, but one thing that stood out from you, like, bro, like,
it's like people judge a book, you know, people look at me and then, you know what I'm saying, they take me for the average Joe. No, I'm not.
Yeah, for real. But
I'm different.
I'm not even lying. Like, I remember you sharply. Bro, like, you're not just somebody I went to school with, bro. You was somebody who I'm like, man,
you can never forget this face, bro.
For real, like, bro, we was like, I'm not saying we was hella close, but like, bro, you was cool, bro. Like, we were like, the best way I can describe it, bro, we were both vibrant at the same frequency, bro. Like, and it was just. Well, but by the way, I don't really believe in horoscopes and shit. But you,
I'm a Cancer.
Okay, I was about to say I'm a Capricorn.
You don't believe in the horoscopes?
Hell no.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, it's just religion and stuff. But before, when I was in middle school, bro, like,
it's not religion, it's common sense. But
bro, there was a website called Horoscope something. I was looking at like shit that was gonna happen in weeks, shit that was gonna happen in months, and bro, it was like years, bro, and you know people probably gonna judge me for that, but bro, like it was creepy because, bro,
We're supposed to be saying some real shit.
they be saying some real shit. I'm just like, bro, this is crazy, bro. How are they getting all this information from
ancestors?
Crazy, bro.
Like they got.
What you mean by ancestors? Like talk about it.
Like when I say ancestors, they got what? Was the 12 angels?
I don't know what you mean. 12 angels.
Like when they use they say like the stars, the 12 stars, or the 12.
I heard something about the 12 stars or something, but yeah.
And those represent our horoscope, you know. And it's just like, you know, when it be like full moon, people get crazy.
Yeah.
That's where lunatic come from.
Yeah, that's when the Jeffrey Dahmers come out with their drills, start drilling shit.
Yeah, like, you know, like it was a full moon like in October, not too long ago, like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And you know, more tired, like more irritated, like, you know, more down. But you know, me being a Cancer, that's the home, that's the where I, you know. But you know, everybody not, you know, like you said, everybody not spiritual, everybody not religious. I'm not here to change nobody's perspective. I'm just here to
speak our mind,
and say how I feel.
But it's interesting that you talk about it because I don't know if you ever searched about comets, how comets happen. You know, comets, right? Not the shooting stars, but I think it's a shooting star. But
it's when the star die out, right? When it pass by and it die out.
Yeah, like every 100 years, like every world war happened when there was a comet. And, you know, in ancient times, there's a lot of like really unorthodox religions that really believed that whenever they saw full moons or they saw a comet, they knew that it's time to buckle up or shut up and like it's time to go ham. That there was always these big ethnic cleansing. There was always these depopulation scenarios where people are dying in mass, and people are just like, "Yup, it's because we saw that in the sky." And it's really crazy. Like, where do people get that from? And people will be like, "Oh, it's from the devil. Devil probably taught them that." And people are like, "Oh, it's from religion." So what our ancestors taught us, only God knows. But I find that really interesting. Like, we are not overdue, but supposedly there's gonna be a comet that, like, it's all over the internet. Like, I've been seeing videos about it. People are like, there's a lot of people who are waiting for it to happen. They said World War III is gonna happen when a comet comes out.
Everybody waking up. You know, I see a lot of things on social media that I do, and all of a sudden, silently, but slowly but for surely, people start doing it too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when you the world, you gonna get what you give out. So when you start doing good things start happening and make other people want to do good things. So I was asked like, oh, you want to do it a nonprofit and, you know, you want to do it in the hood and stuff like that. Like, aren't you worried about the people that you fucking with? I'm like, man, when you doing good, when you doing God's work,
in the devil's playground.
Yeah, in the devil's playground.
Yeah,
it's gonna be all right.
Amen.
It's gonna be all right. And it's just like, I'm not worried about that. And if they don't have the respect for themselves, like, it ain't no members out here. It's people out here just trying to give it back to the community and do good. You know what I'm saying? But it might make them want to do good as well. So, you know, or do the same thing. You know, you set examples when you do good, and it probably make the opposition make them want to do good and do something. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when you give out good energy, you know what I'm saying, you can't be touched or you can't be hurt. Because I feel like I'm one of the guys ones. Because like, when you do bad to me, like every person that did bad or did something negative to me, they'd have to reap what they sow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace to people that you know. But it's just like, you can't go around doing bad to everybody and thinking that's where that karma come in effect right there. That's karma. That ain't no cause and effect. That's karma. And it's like, and that's just for me. That's me paying attention and me acknowledging and me observing the things that happen to people that did bad to me. Or even if they ain't passed away, they doing bad. You know what I'm saying? You ain't only got to pass, you know what I'm saying? God gonna handle it. So that's why I said the other day, you don't, when people do bad to you, don't go looking for revenge, because God gonna handle it.
Yeah, vengeance is it's a very bad thing. Like, I'm divorced and like I'm not gonna speak too much about it, but like after like you see love fall apart, you
It's this one thing that got me tripping. It's this one thing that got me tripping. You did this one thing, you so made me feel it. It's this one thing you did. Oh.
I don't know. I'm not saying you get angry. I'm not no creep where I just start stalking type shit, but like you just start thinking hella bad about that person. Like, oh, it's because of this person I'm feeling this way. It's that person's reason. Like she's the reason why
They say when you think bad about other people, you just reflecting on how you really feel about yourself.
Say that again, brother.
When you talk bad and say things about other people, you just reflecting on how you really feel about yourself.
Man, it's like we don't even need a mirror, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like they said, it's the thing where there's no like our vision is just giving a thought of what we want things to look like. So it's just like, but in reality, everybody in the world is you.
Who are you? You. No, not me, you. Yes, I am you. Just answer the damn questions. Who are you? I have told you. Are you deaf? No, you is blind.
Like you are everybody and you know what I'm saying? So just like, that's just a theory though, but I'm not saying it, but when you look back at it and think about it, like you talking bad to this person, but in reality, you're really talking about yourself. You're reflecting on how you really feel deep inside about yourself because you're saying all these things.
But people are so blind, like not everybody, like, you know, even me, but like people,
majority.
Like it's really crazy how there's like a veil over our eyes and our hearts, bro. And it's just like, it's like you could be someone who's like ignorant, could be in a room with Malcolm X, bro, and like somebody who doesn't accept themselves, doesn't accept reality, doesn't accept the truth, and like just anybody wise, bro, they probably still gonna walk out of there not knowing shit, bro. Like you can put the most smartest person with the most, like, I'm not saying dumbest person, but like,
foolish.
Some people just are so oblivious, like, and just from everything I've been seeing online, videos, debates, and stuff like that, there's people out here who just cannot have an open mind and like set everything aside and really sit there and try to look for the truth, bro. Because everybody thinks they think they know the truth, bro.
Lost. That's why it said if you argue with a fool and from a third person view, they can't tell the fool apart.
Understand?
Shout out to my mom about this, by the way. She said, you talk sense to a fool, they gonna think you foolish.
You know what? I feel bad now that we talking about this, bro. I feel bad for teachers, bro. Like teachers now, bro, because man, yeah, we're not gonna go on a crazy ass rant, but like the best way to destroy a nation or to destroy just a generation of just free thinkers.
And these teachers know, bro. They know, but they gotta give what they teach. You know what I'm saying? It's like in school they taught us. They didn't teach us how to know shit. They just taught us what to know. Like they never really explained things. They just like, oh, it's this and this and that. They just taught us things. They never explained or this and that. That's why it's like in school, it's just it's a brainwash, bro. And I'm really happy now that I think about it. Man, a diploma don't make you nobody, bro. I don't got one, but now you wouldn't know. So it's just like a diploma. This is how I feel. So if I hurt anybody's feelings or whatever, you know, I'm sorry, but
oh shit.
A diploma is just like, hey, basically you just graduated from being dumb.
Understand?
So I'm, you know, so it's just like it really don't mean nothing because I know people who got degrees and all that and got working at a fast food place. So it's just like you spend all this time in school and got a job and got nothing what you went to class for. So it's just like it's a waste of time.
That's where a lot of influencers like, you know, Myron,
yeah,
Charlie Kirk, you know, who got shot. It's crazy, but that whole Charlie Kirk situation was crazy. I don't want to go into the conspiracy behind that shit.
Hey,
but
I just say like you can't believe everything you see, and you gotta be open. You gotta have open-minded things, and like we said earlier, like people don't like, oh no, he died. Like it's like, okay, but can there be a possibility that he didn't? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like people stage things, people do things like, and with the world, with the things that's going on now in the world, you gotta really take things and be like, was it like, you know, was it fake? Is it real? You know what I'm saying? Like
you're never gonna know, bro. Like I feel like
it's crazy.
It's really crazy, but the craziest thing to me is that what we're witnessing right now is like thousands and thousands of not like thousands of years, but thousands of years in the making. Like this system, this fabric that we live in, this matrix, bro, it's been manufactured by some crazy people.
Nothing's real. Like nothing's real. They keep the truth from us. They tell us lies. They do these things and play in our face. They
chemtrails, the food that we eat, the stuff that we see on TV, like everything. What happened
to the health videos? They used to have health videos, bro. Bro, like they used to have health videos like promoting vegetables and health and healthy. It was like healthy for kids or something. They had a .org or something like that. They had something like that. It's now nothing's good no more. It's chocolate. It's soda. It's everything negative and bad that we don't need.
And the most fucked up thing is the stuff that we see, because the fastest way you can get into somebody's subconscious mind is through imagery, through
And food.
and food, of course, definitely. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I feel like one thing that sped up my awakening process, whatever you call it, was knowing that what I put in is what I'm gonna get out, literally, bro.
Bro,
You know
meat
what I'm
is
saying?
dead weight. You know what I'm saying?
I love meat though, but I think someone
Yeah.
said it was some weird dude. I don't know if this is true, but it was like, as human beings, we don't really like the meat that we eating right now. We just like the seasoning.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And I was like, that's stupid as fuck. Then I thought about it.
Like, it
Because when I eat Wingstop, bro, you gonna lie, bro. That lemon pepper.
You're not even paying attention to the chicken. You paying attention to that flavor.
Yes, bro.
That
So that
flavor.
just shows you that instant gratification.
And you could be eating somebody motherfucking toe. And just because it tastes good and the flavor's on it, you ate it.
Bro, let's not talk about like all the new agenda I don't know if you've been
check
here.
this out. Nah, look, like I
Put
said,
us on
man.
game, bro.
Like, I pay attention to everything.
I'm dead.
So when I say that, it's like, bro, they had a KFC commercial. Did you see that commercial?
No, I didn't see it. It was
it's
recent.
Nah, it was like a minute ago. They had a KFC commercial, and they was like a, what you call it? What do you call it when they all like a cult? It was a cult. It was a cult of people. A cult.
Oh, a cult. Oh shit.
They took this man, right? It was a KFC commercial. They had him in the jungle. They sacrificed this man, right? They held him up.
Hold on, can we watch it, bro?
Yeah.
All right, let's
Took him to the river, dunked him in the river, and when he came back out, this motherfucker was a motherfucking drumstick.
Wait, you trying to say that we about to start eating people, bro?
No. The commercial was they took this man and the river was made of gravy. They dunked this man in.
Made of gravy.
They dunked this man in the river, and when he came out, he was a piece of chicken.
KFC. Hold on, I'm about to search this shit.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
KFC. I'm gonna just say cult commercial. I'm pretty sure the algorithm.
Right there, bruh.
The good algorithm gonna know.
Man, look right there. The
This
first
first
one? Yeah, man.
All right, let's watch this motherfucker, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've never heard.
And look, when you lose logic and common sense, if this commercial don't tell you right here, hey, this commercial gonna tell you everything you need to know. No cap.
All right, let's see, bro. Let's see, bro. First thing I thought about was Wingstop when I saw that chicken.
See,
That's kind of weird.
they had no black people, so this white people.
Oh, that's creepy as fuck. Oh hell no.
And this is a KFC commercial.
Yeah, I definitely ain't going to KFC after watching this shit, bro.
You ain't never seen this commercial?
Never seen it before.
Happy I was able to see.
Oh, this shit giving me little weird vibes. Oh, come on, man. They floating. This looks like a movie though. Look like a dope ass little.
And it's a commercial, bro. This,
Bruh, how much money do you think was, bro? You know, it's crazy how much money like is it made like spent over like 1 minute commercials, but like Super Bowl, we all know like
Yeah.
this is nothing new.
Yeah.
But that's why every Super Bowl, bro, I only be tapping in to see the commercials to see what they
Maybe it's some
programming
wild
us
shit,
with.
though. You remember the one where they thought when they had the commercial and it was like Roku and it cut off? Everybody thought the TV cut off, but it was the commercial.
Oh no, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was crazy, but it was just like it was wild, bro. It was a good ass Super Bowl commercial. They
Oh,
thought they cut the
shit.
game off, but this
Oh,
shit right here is
shit.
crazy, bro.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
but before you put it on, I want to say this. This commercial, I wonder how many people like use their brain and be like, oh, this is just a crazy commercial, or how many really people thought in like, what is this
What are they
commercial?
trying to tell us?
Or what they trying to tell us? But yeah, go ahead, man.
Interesting. We gonna find out today. I've never seen this fucking shit. I'm actually. When was this made? 8 months ago. So it's kind of recent.
I stopped eating it.
They playing some Bad Bunny music too. Bruh, man. We think we bugged out. Imagine you one of these people. I would start asking questions like, "Wait, ain't this just supposed to be a KFC commercial? Why y'all got us lifting the egg? Why y'all got us moving into these weird, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, literally, like anything for the money at the end of the day, bro. And it's like it's low clout too.
Program people.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's interesting.
You see that gravy filled lake?
That was like the Dumbarton water, like the water on the Dumbarton Bridge. Is she carrying them? Oh shit, she carrying them. Damn. She probably from Russia. Them Russian girls be strong as fuck. Boy. Why? Oh hell no.
What I tell you?
But the thing that gets me, bro,
What I tell you?
beef and chicken.
Yeah. What KFC? What that tell you right there?
Hold on. I'm actually gonna do a little research on. I want to go on a conspiracy dive. So the conspiracy behind a recent KFC commercial refers to a significant public backlash and theories surrounding its themes of cultism, mockery of Christian baptism. Oh, I didn't think about that. You're Christian. Yeah, baptizing. Oh shit, didn't think about that. And alleged promotion of cannibalism. So I was right, bro. I was getting those vibes.
Okay.
The ad titled "Believe Part 2: All Hail Gravy." Oh shit. Was part of a larger campaign in the UK and Ireland aimed at engaging Gen Z and generating conversation. So the last thing I'll probably read, I don't want to go too much into it. The 2-minute ad released in March 2025 is a surreal and cinematic spot that depicts a man lost in the forest who follows. We already know about this. So mockery of religion. The most common criticism was the ad was a creepy and demonic mockery of Christianity and the sacred act of baptism. Viewers point to the use of religious language. For example, salvation and sauce, divine dunk, and imagery, which was like the Garden of Eden. I did see some more vibes like that. Yeah, I would keep going, but
that cannibalism part right there.
yeah, let's read that one. So the cannibalism allegations: the man transforming into an edible piece of chicken led some to accuse the ad of promoting cannibalism, comparing it to the dystopian film Soylent Green, which features human meat as food. And the reason why I'm kind of like getting goosebumps a little bit is because whatever they program in our eyes is eventually what we're gonna start doing and seeing. People will be like, bro, y'all tripping, bro. We're not gonna be eating people. But there was some places that got caught up for having some suspicious ass meat, bro.
Man,
there was hell. I don't know.
Tell me this, bro. Dry fry ribs, bro. What the fuck is that?
Dry fry ribs.
You know when you go to the Chinese spot? Dry fry ribs.
We're not going.
No. I'm not saying it like that.
One of my favorites Chinese food. Don't get me scared.
I feel you.
I love Chinese food, bro. Like, bro,
I
hope
ribs.
my next wife Chinese, bro. I'm not even lying to you, bro.
I thought a rib was just a bone. They got too many bones in that thing, but teach his own.
Wait. So what's wrong with having too many bones? That means
in a rib.
A rib, yeah.
Like you ever had a dry fry rib?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really eat ribs like that. Not because it's expensive. I don't know.
I just know from a rib that I eat, and then the rib that I get, a dry fry rib that I get from another spot, be the same looking.
Interesting. Okay.
Cause I can make a dry fry rib, bro.
You know how to cook, bro?
Yeah, man, that do I.
Shit, for real, brother.
I got 2 kids, man.
You got 2 kids?
Yeah, I got 2 daughters.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How old's your oldest?
7.
What's their names, bro?
Delani and Damani.
Delani and Damani.
Yeah,
that's dope. So
yeah, 7 and 3. My daughter, she's 2.5. She's gonna be 3 next month.
Babies, bro.
Yeah, smart too.
That's great. I heard once you have some kids, bro,
it changed the whole perspective.
Changed everything, bro.
Maybe there was a part, I was still a dummy outside, but but once I had my girls, it made me look at life a little bit way different. I gotta treat these women different because any way I treat a woman, they gonna get karma right back to my girls. So,
shit. One thing about this dating world, bro, is that you gotta really. If there's something I can give my younger self some advice about, like just finding the right woman, it's to know who you are, to love yourself. I know it's cliche, it's cringy as fuck to say, but when I fell in love, I didn't even love myself, bro. So how can you love somebody? How can you put? You know what I'm saying? Like house way, like you know what I'm saying? Like it make no sense, bro.
I got a girl.
Okay.
That's the mother of my kids. I got 2 kids.
You still with her?
Yeah, we still together and shit. So this we've been together 8 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, since we was 19 and 20.
Oh shit!
I'm a year older than her. She was born in 98. I was born in 97. But I've been with her. She been ride or die. So it's just I still have growing up to do. You know what I'm saying? that's my backbone right there, you know. So it's just like, you know, she showed me how a woman needs to be, you know, even at a young age, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when her moms didn't want me there, you know what I'm saying? She's still like fighting for me to be there. Like, you know, I ain't got nowhere to go. So, you know, she a good mom too. Shout out baby moms.
Shout out, for real.
And
Anyone who can raise some kids that like women, like there's a lot of hatred right now going. Like all the podcasts are bashing women, you know, Fresh and Fit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I used to love watching that shit, but it's just like, man, like we really want to start a war with women right now because there's a lot of shit, like, bro.
Yeah, women be trying to compare themselves to men sometimes, and they gotta understand that. Like fighting for women rights, like, I understand, like, you want to be a part of things too, and that's cool. Like, you know, some things that women do, men can't do, and the things men do, women cannot do. Like, you know, they saying being equal, giving women the equal rights as a man, like guarding the president. You think a woman could do that?
You saw that one video when Trump got shot at, and they had that one woman. Everybody was clowning
bro,
on
it's
her,
just
bro.
like, bro, these women aren't sustained. Like they're not built to. I mean, you got people that's, you know, like gladiators and females, you know, but they don't. But it's just like the average woman, like they not like no.
You know, it's actually interesting, bro. I thought about that, like when I started working at the hospital, bro. Like my whole outlook changed on women, bro. Like a lot of these doctors, these nurses, these neurosurgeons, like I'm blown away, like, bro, like, yeah, I'm just so used to like just having that image of a man doctor, a man neurosurgeon, but there's like women out here like
those the best, those
crazy,
like for
bro.
hospitals. I feel like that'd be a good thing for a woman to work in because women are natural nurturers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Girls, they grow up playing with dolls and having baby dolls and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? They glaring at.
I ain't gonna lie. Speaking of dolls, when I was a kid, bro, I had like, bro, every time I would go to a kickback when I was a kid, like not a kickback, like when we go to parties and shit.
Yeah.
Instead of me hanging out with the kids, like everybody in the neighborhood, I'll have a suitcase. They call me the suitcase kid, bro, because I had all my action figures in there, bro.
Mhm.
I'll ask for like a secret room somewhere, just like in their house, and I'll just start. I had a crazy ass imagination, bro. My family used to make fun of me because I had an imaginary friend. Like they have videos to this day of me as a kid talking to an imaginary friend.
They
when
say
I was
kids have the peers' minds when they're kids. They have the peers' consciousness when they're kids.
And that's why it's fucked up when kids get abused, bro. Like I used to work at Facebook and I was a content moderator, and I can talk about it now because they fired everybody. So fuck them for real. And they banned me on Instagram and Facebook, and I had to change my whole IP address just to have Instagram right now because I got IP banned. And I made a whole podcast about it. They was going after me for some stupid shit. Like I'm not even lying. Like I'm not over here trying to make it seem like, oh, I know everything. Oh man, I'm there. They targeting me because I know
wise,
something.
bro.
I hope I'm wise. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, bro. Like, yeah,
wise,
I just be trying to speak my mind, bro. And but yeah, man, I just find it. So I used to work at Facebook, and I was I think the second department I was in was called CSAM, which was child sexual exploitation of minors. So before I was in this department, my first department, I was just watching like a lot of gore, bro. Like anything that was posted on Instagram, Facebook,
I
WhatsApp,
watch that type of shit, bro.
yeah, like cartel videos. Like I've seen a lot, bro. So I was like, ain't really bothering me. This is for a paycheck. Until I went to CSAM, and I'm like, I think I can handle it, bro. Third week, bro. Like my mind, I'm not gonna go on a crazy ass story, but it fucked my mind up, bro. As you said, children are pure, and to see what kids had to go through. They said every 3 minutes or every 5 seconds, a child is sold for sex, and I'm probably gonna have to blur that out because I got in trouble for saying the word child on YouTube. You can't say children. It's so weird, bro. Like,
yeah,
I get it, trying to protect them, but yeah, man, a lot of kids being abused.
That's why it's like when we was talking about like politics, like how you say you begin into watching the politics and stuff like that. It's like I'll get into it, but then when they make like certain points that make logic sense to me, it's like, okay, maybe I can side on this. But like I said, I don't really care for red or blue. But it's just like when the Biden administration was in office and they had that, oh, come on, welcome to America, you know what I'm saying? Like coming through, like, you feel me? And then Trump like, nah, fuck that. Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. And they try to build that wall to close down the, you know, to get from coming into the US. It's just like y'all the reason why it happened. Like the what's the name? The Biden administration, they was part of that shit, bro. Why
they're all pockets on the same pants, but one just speaks differently, bro. And one walks differently.
That's I don't even know if Biden anymore.
I don't know if he alive, but he was hella old, bro.
They try to say that he, you know, passed away in 2020.
And he was a clone. I heard he had a clone or some shit.
Yeah.
But man, who knows, bro? All I gotta say, bro, America is going on a downward spiral, bro. And if we don't change, like, bro, we're gonna go through. It's honestly at this point we can't avoid it. Like, they're doing real good job at dividing us, the brown, the black, the yellow, like us.
And that's it.
Everybody is like, bro,
And those colors that you just said, bro, we all are from one. Because, you know, I don't know if I could really go there, you know, because, you know, like you said, some people are sensitive to the subject. Certain things, you know, real is real. But, you know, every person came from a black person.
That's
Like,
why there was an astronaut who was famous. They're like, how does God look like? They said she's black because he used to go outer space a lot.
I'm gonna tell you,
And that went viral. They was like, wait, what? They're like, yeah,
That's
she's
like-
black. 'Cause
yeah,
it was just-
God, I say God was a woman. They say, you know what I'm
so
saying?
you say you believe God's woman? Okay.
That's how I feel. Because we in a womb right now. This world. When we put it to perspective, I said we in a womb right now. This the womb right now. The exit is when you know the exit is when you die. The exit womb the exit when you come out. We in the womb, and when we birth, when we come out the canal, when you know and you come into the world, you come into the light. When you die, that's the light. You going into the sun. You going to the light when you die. And that's how I feel like we inside a womb. Earth is the mother, and we inside her womb. And when we pass away, that's when you born.
Okay.
And why I say that is like everything had to come from women. And they was like, oh no, Adam was Eve was on Adam's rib cage.
She was made from
Well,
like a piece of his
Nah,
rib.
when they said that, they didn't mean it literally. They made that when she would stick by his side, stay on the side of him, not in front, not behind, but on the side.
Never heard that.
But and then also when they say honor thy mother and thy father, they not really talk about honoring your mother and your father. They talk about honoring the son, which is the father, would give us, you know, and Mother Earth, and the father, which is the son. That light. That's, you know what I'm saying, honor the son, honor the mother, take care of the, you know, honor where your environment, honor where you from. So that's how I feel about it. But I feel like God was a woman because everybody had to come from a female. And all that God is a man, and oh yeah, okay, but God was a woman. That's how I feel about it.
Okay. Like everybody can. It's just because it's like I said, bro. I'll be watching a lot of debates, bro. Like people will literally get death threats for just believing, like, oh, God looks this way, God is that.
How can nobody knows what God looked like? It even said, even in the book of Enoch, and he said, like, I think they said Enoch was the only person that seen what God looked like, and he had a look that you couldn't stand. And when you think about it like that, you think of the sun. You can't look in the sun for too long without getting blind.
Yeah, I always hear that people say that too.
And so just like, I don't, you know, people gonna believe what they believe in. Man.
Facts. Me, I just say that the creator is the creator. Nothing looks like him. He does not sleep. He does not.
You are an image of him.
Mm.
You're a piece of him.
That's what we was talking about earlier. How, like, you know, it was really, to me, it was one of the most powerful things I like that I ever heard was like how when God created us, He breathed into us, and it's just because a lot of people feel like they're unattached from God. A lot of people are going through their journey in life. They feel like, you know, they're just, God's not listening to them. But like, you gotta really think about it, bro. Like God created you and He breathed into you. Like He gave. Some people say that's the spirit, but it just shows you how much God loves us. Like if He loved us, He would have just created us with anything and just not breathe, not even look at us. But He grabbed us and breathed into us. So like, I don't know. I just feel like that gives me reassurance that like I'm loved, and you know God chose me, and chose you, and chose everybody who's watching.
I was always chose. I just had to know that I was chose. You know, it's always been there. You know what I'm saying? Like it had to take for me to go through all these bad little loops in life and get to where I needed to be the person that I am right now. And now that I look back, I'm happy that I went through all the bad things. I'm happy that I got embarrassed. That they said the chosen ones gonna always be the ones that get humiliated. Yeah, humiliated. So it's just like, you know, you gonna have to get humiliated to know that, you know what I'm saying, and get humiliated and then still come through the storm. That shows a lot. That goes into a lot of courage and a lot of what's the word? a lot of courage into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm somewhere where somebody would have been took their life or been harming themselves because I don't feel like nobody could have walked in my shoes. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the most trying to find validation in the streets and trying to find a name for myself and try to be seen. In reality, I don't even know. That's not how it's supposed to be. I was getting seen for the wrong reasons. But now I'm trying to be seen for the good. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like if I could come out and, you know, voice my opinion on how I feel and let the world know that, you know what I'm saying, that you can't judge a book by its cover.
That's facts, bro. Especially me being Muslim, like, yeah, like I be praying 5 times daily, and like it's always a hassle for me. Not a hassle to pray, because like we pray in our hearts. Like as Muslims, we're not supposed to show off our prayers. We're not supposed to like pray to like look good and stuff like that. So I always try to find secluded places at work to pray. But I just feel like I become susceptible to what I perceive other people are seeing me as, if that makes sense. So like when I'm praying, like I can't even pray in peace because I'm over here thinking, oh, someone's looking at me, someone's judging me for the way I pray.
Can't worry about how other people think.
Yeah, man. And that's one thing about me, bro. Like, yeah, doing this content, like I think it comes back down to me that like I love everybody, bro. And I don't want to sound cringy, but like, I love my enemies, bro. Like
that
everybody.
goes back to show back what you said though. When you start to think about other things, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for
validation.
For validation if you're feeling about how other people care. Because me now, bro, they got a book right now called the subtle title of how not to give to not give a fuck. That's the book.
That's how it is, like, bro.
The subtle of not giving a fuck.
Interesting.
So it's just like you can't let little situations, bro, like give your energy to it, man. Because you ever think of one thing and be stuck on that one thing all day, or got into an argument, and that argument made your whole day worse.
How do you snap out of that? Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think that'll be some good advice.
How do you snap out of it?
Out of that way of thinking, because that's gonna be I feel like that's gonna be with us until the day we die, bro. Because as human beings, I don't know, I could be wrong, bro, but I just feel like that's one of our weaknesses. Like God created us with strengths, but He also created us with weaknesses, like the weakness of like the opposite gender. Like man always has that wandering eye. That's what they always say. Like we just have that inclination for women, and women have their own inclinations. But yeah, so we have these weaknesses, but I feel like that's one of the weaknesses that we gonna have forever, bro. Like I don't know if it has anything to do with survival. Like they say, like when you're being judged about something, like you post something on social media or I'm posting a YouTube video and someone's like clowning on you, they trigger a like this ancient I'm not saying chemical, but like that fight or flight. It's something that is just, they spark that, bro, and we like, why do I feel like I'm trying to survive? It's like it'd be something so simple, someone judging your drip, and they automatically put you in that fight or flight. It's that survival instinct. And I just feel like, why we always reacting like that? Like, why does everything always trigger our fight or flight, our survival instinct, and all that?
Well, I don't know. Like, I can't really explain that, but I could say this: when you give too much energy into things, and people just be so ready to snap on things, and it's the emotions, man. Is what they is, you know what I'm saying. Myri probably said that to him already, that they drip was fucked up already. So you know what I'm saying, or they probably know that they probably didn't look as good, but you know what I'm saying, to them they look good. Like you can't worry about what other people think. You can't, because what look good to you, man, I look good to everybody else. Everybody have a different eye. Everybody not gonna look at the, you know what I'm saying. That's where it go, like perception, bruh. Like people don't understand perception, and knowing that just because it will look good to you may not look good, but you know what I'm saying, what's ugly to somebody else is cute to somebody else. But how you get out of snapping out of like not reacting to like how you emotions, you have to think about what you're feeling. And like I said earlier, acknowledge how you feel. You have the right to feel any type of way, but acknowledge that, but don't dwell on it.
That's what, like, become the observer type shit. Like, observe, don't let everything, like, just watch it kind of go.
You know
away.
when you finna get mad, right?
Yeah.
You know when you finna get mad, right?
Yeah.
So next time you get mad, catch that catch that feeling of you getting mad and just let it go.
Literally let it go.
It's like hide and seek. You caught the feeling. Okay, I caught you now. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning that myself right now. I'm learning that I get mad over the little things, but it don't be the situation. It be the principle. It's like it's the principle. It be the principle thing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? The situation can be so small, but the principle be big because it's an ego thing too. It's the ego
Pride
thing.
and ego. That's one thing I do a lot of, like self-reflection, a lot of poetry. Like
You got to.
one thing that I always emphasize like when I talk to God or I'm talking to universe or like whatever,
Yeah.
I'm always bringing up my pride and envy. I'm always like, dear God, like this thing is hindering me from becoming my greatest version. And I don't like to go too much into it, but to this day, I think that's gonna be the death of me, bro. Like my pride and my envy. Not my envy. Like I'm envious of myself,
You know,
bro.
you say pride will get you killed.
Yeah.
Having pride, like some things you gotta let. That's what I'm saying. Like some things you gotta know when to just let go and when it's not even worth giving your time. Like some people really die behind materialistic things. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I just seen like somebody got killed over asking somebody how tall they was.
Damn. I'm not trying to laugh, like,
no,
but
like,
that's fucked up. Like,
but
what?
in that language, it mean like basically asking him where he from or what he claim. Like you were like,
That's
where you from? So yeah, boy got killed for asking
crazy,
somebody how
bro.
tall he was. So it's just like you can't even say nothing like to nobody. Like, you know, you gotta like, you don't want to be rude sometimes and not talk to somebody, but sometimes, bruh, like I said, bruh, just be kind to people. Cause you don't never know when what be going on with people. Just be nice.
Kill them with kindness.
But all right, Desjon. We talked a lot about some crazy things, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
I kind of want to talk more about you and like what you want to do with your life that you have right now. Like, imagine that you only got 6 months to live, God forbid. Like, how do you want to move, bro? Like, what is it that you're trying to do? I know you got a nonprofit organization. I know you're doing something that means a lot to you. But like, what's your plan right now? Like, you have a plan, or you just like letting like whatever happen?
I have a plan. I'm just trying to execute it. But before I go and leave, I just want to set an example for the world, my community, to say that I came from the struggle and I overcame that shit by stepping up and doing something good. That knowing that my community is known for bad and we doing bad, we could do good as well. And my bro that passed away, I know he wanted to do good before he went. So if I could keep his legacy going by doing this nonprofit, you know, making a change, trying to do a change and make the world a better place, or at least my community where it can start there, then so be it. But before I leave this earth, my goal is to make sure my kids good and make sure that I leave a mark that people gonna remember me by for sure, for the good.
Sure. What's your nonprofit organization called?
The Monty B Foundation.
The Monty B?
No, Monty B. The
Monty B.
The Monty B Foundation.
Monty B Foundation. Okay.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. He got music. If we go on YouTube real quick, look him up.
I'm back. You shouldn't be, nigga. C-Man steady shake, this beat slap, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. 96 months.
September.
Yo, what's up now, partner? Yeah, niggas steady talking about how they came through the 6. But did you tell them that we dropped 206? And you making all these songs, but whole time you a bitch. Catch you lacking anywhere, just know you getting blitzed. Yeah, catch him down bad, walk him down up, blick. Leave shells on the scene, then I flee the scene quick. Came through in all black, this my walking down fit. And I'm tripping over feet, watch how you talking down, bitch. They was trolling on 4-3, now I don't hear a sound, bitch. All you hear is rapid fire when that fully chops. How the fuck you top up if you...
How old was he?
Like 23.
Oh shit, young. How'd you know him? When you grew up with him?
And you know, through through the politics, you know, over time, you know, started bonding with him and stuff like that through the streets.
Man, it's crazy, bro. Like, I haven't lost a lot of friends, but I lost one very close person who I really grew up with, like, bro, since we was toddlers, bro. I watched a video of him, like, yeah, I never watched a drive-by in action, bro. Like, yeah. A lot of my homies know who he was. I did a video about him. My first, when I started doing YouTube, like, he was like the 6th video I did. I don't want to say his name out of like respect for the family, because I kind of, I'm not saying I got backlash for doing a video about him, but some people like, bro, you know, just keep things private. But yeah, man, I saw a video of him like coming out of a restaurant, finished eating with his family, and a car pulled up, and every single person in that car was shooting, even the driver. They had some choppers, they had everything, and yeah, seeing the video was crazy, bro.
Yeah, my brother passed away. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, it's good, bro.
My older brother passed away. He had on my dad's side. So he had asthma though. He died from chronic asthma. He had that.
Still, losing blood is crazy.
And that's my first sibling that I ever lost. So
how old were you when it happened?
This was last year.
Oh shit.
I was 27.
Oh shit, man.
And he died. It's crazy because he was in a coma for like 10 days. Like in December, he woke up right before his birthday.
From asthma?
No, so the first time, from the first time from asthma attack, he had asthma. He went to a coma, and then he woke up. That was the December 2023. Yeah, he went to you feel me? The beginning of December, he went into a coma. They thought he wasn't gonna make it at first, but he ended up waking up. And then the beginning of March of 2024, he had passed away, and they hit me hard. Like that's my big brother. Like when I get into it, my girl, or I'm just having a bad day, that's somebody that I call. And I call and talk to, you know what I'm saying? Even though he be saying some fucked up shit sometimes when I be in a bad mood, you know what I'm saying? This is the person that I call, you feel me? And he from Georgia though. He from the South. So it's just like I'm happy I got to spend time for him because I went to go see him. I spent about like 2 weeks out there in Georgia with him, you feel me? I had a good time, my brother, but it's like now we got into it right before he passed away. And it's just like be stupid things, man. Like you gotta learn how to forgive people, man. Because when you don't, you have that guilty. Like him and my uncle. My uncle. That's on my mom's side. That's another story. But he passed away. 2 people that passed away that made an impact on my life that I wish I would have made up with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I still feel with the guilt that I didn't get to talk to my uncle. I had his number blocked, and my mom told me he was trying to reach out to me and stuff like that. But
oh shit.
Yeah. So you know it just.
Can't let that shit eat you though.
You know, so I sometimes I'd be wondering, like, you know, if I would have talked to him, would he still be alive right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be having those, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, would it make a difference? You know, or like with my brother, like, if I would have not been an asshole, like, would he still be alive sometimes? So it's just like, I beat myself up, but then, like you said, you know,
it don't do no good.
It don't do no good. You know, it was God plan for them to leave. You know, they come here to leave a lesson and a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Either they're going to be a blessing or a lesson. But either one, you're going to learn from either one.
Man.
So it's just like with them passing away, it made a big impact on my life for real. So,
but death is the biggest teacher, bro.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm living now, man. I
yeah.
understand death, man. I know it's something bigger than greater than this when we pass away because we don't go through all this and learn all this for nothing.
I did a whole YouTube video called Memento Mori, and it basically breaks down to it means remember death, and it's like not remember death on some emo shit, and not trying to like take shots at any emo people or nothing like that. But like the more you remember death, the more you're reminded to live your life, bro. You know, when you start losing people, you're like, man, I gotta live it up because man, it be people. The grave don't discriminate, bro.
Oh, it don't.
It's crazy, bro. Like we should all make it a practice or a tradition or like a habit, whatever, to like visit the cemetery and just look at the tombstones and just look at how young people be and just be like, man, like, nah. Why?
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Why?
No, that's like going to somebody's house and waking them up.
Well, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Let the dead live in peace.
Let them rest.
Let them rest.
Yeah, like my whole like the whole thing behind that is just to know that like death can be knocking any time, and no matter how old you are.
You just say death is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know when it's gonna come. They said the closest thing to death is sleep.
Yeah, and that's what's scary, bro. Knowing that like the possibility of your ass not waking up.
No, you know what I say? People scared to die, but people ain't scared to go to sleep.
Bro, I be looking forward to sleep, bro. I swear to God, I'm at work, bro. And I'm like,
you looking for him to die, like you know what I'm saying? Like
crazy thing about that.
Yeah,
low key, sleep is death, bro. Like your heart still beating.
You don't know
your mind.
You go unconscious when you sleep.
Yeah.
So it's like when you wake up, you don't know you waking up until you wake up. You don't know that you're sleeping until you wake. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when you go to sleep. You don't know when you wake up. You just open your eyes and you woke.
Man, that's some real shit. Right?
Like, you know, for real though, I be saying that shit, bro.
That's great. That's some real shit. Yeah, death, like I said, is a teacher, bro, and I feel like we should have a different perspective on death because
I most definitely do. Because once you understand death, you understand that you gotta know that you gotta live your life. Once you know that, like, once you cool and understand what death is, and you know what it comes with, you live your life. Yeah. That's why they don't want you to know. They want you to make like death is fear. Like they want you to make you fear of death because it make you like, oh, we don't know what's to come. But they know when you die is just when you really start living.
Damn, death is a wake up call too, bro. Like, so there's a lot of people who go through like
near-death
experiences and they change. They're like, man, I'm so happy I almost died.
You know when they be like, don't go to the light when you die?
Yeah.
Go to the light. You go to the light.
Yeah, I remember I described like me drowning as a kid, and I feel like I almost died, bro. I did the whole video about it, and it was just like how it was the most peaceful thing. Like when I stopped, like I was drowning, and then like I was fighting in the water, and I like couldn't breathe. And then I was like, okay, no one's coming here to save me. So I kind of like just accepted it. And I described in the video how it was the most peaceful, the most euphoric. I saw some crazy ass colors. It's like hallucinations. Like, bruh, like, yeah, it was interesting. And I was kind of, I'm not saying I was mad I was safe, but I got to the point where like I accepted it. And the best thing you could do in life,
Just accept it for what it is.
Accept for what it is, and just be like, all right, like going back to the whole observer thing, like, all right.
You should look up stoicism.
Stoicism. I be watching a lot of videos about I be watching a lot of stoicism. A lot of people like be bashing it. They're like, oh, that shit is like they I don't know what they're saying. They're like they're making you buy something that's not real. But so far, everything that I've been seeing about stoicism, it really do get my mind right. You know what I'm saying?
It do.
But one thing I want to talk about before we put the podcast to an end, I feel like we didn't really cover this right here, but I want to talk about healing. Because yeah, I feel like everybody, no matter where you are in life, you are healing in some shape or form or size right now. So yeah, what is healing? What would you want to say to somebody who is going through something and just feel like they can't heal, they can't go where they want to go in life because they got a lot of wounds to sew up and all that?
You gotta get through them. You gotta in order to heal, you don't have to do a whole lot of self-reflecting.
Amen.
A lot of self-reflecting, understanding, knowing the habits. They said the first thing in knowing your habit is acknowledging you know what you're doing. So my best advice to give to people for things like this, you gotta take a step back from the world sometimes and get to know yourself. We don't know who we are because we only know who we are from what other people think of us.
Yeah.
So you gotta really just step back from everything and focus on you and get to know yourself. Like for a long time, I didn't know who I was until I got by myself. And that's the scariest thing, to know who the fuck you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when you get to know who you are, it's going to either make you or break you. And it's either you want to be the person that everybody perceive you to be, or you're going to be something different, or being what you know you're supposed to be. So in the first step in doing that is getting to know yourself and starting over and start self-healings, you know, exercise, you know what I'm saying? That's something I gotta work on.
Detoxifying.
And detoxify, you know, you gotta work out, you gotta self-discipline. Self-discipline is hard, but that's another step into getting yourself right, when you discipline yourself into getting into good habits instead of the bad. If you can do the bad, you can do the good. Just as much effort you put in the bad, we can put that effort into the good. So I say the first step into healing the wounds is to get to knowing the wounds and interacting with them and meet them. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who we are because we scared. You know what I'm saying? We want to be seeking validation. We want other people to feel good, but are we feeling good for ourselves, or are we feeling good because we making other people happy? So I say the first step into getting to healing is to getting to know yourself, man.
Like that. Not for real, because I feel like we don't talk about that much. I feel like school should have taught us how to heal, because you know what I'm saying? Because growing up in Oakland, going to school, like all public school, middle school, high school, whatever, all that stuff. I've seen a lot of people going through some crazy shit, and like, you know, it's everybody going through some, but it was just crazy to see people just be like, yeah, man, like, yeah,
it is what it is.
It's just crazy how people have to go to school and learn and how to like make themselves who they want to be when like they're coming from crazy ass past, bro. Like I'm a little foggy, my brain a little foggy, it's a little late, so
that's cool.
I'm not able to break down my words and my ideology. You know what I'm saying? But man, all I can say right now is anyone who's watching, listening, you are the only one in the way of healing yourself. You know, if you know that you can create your own remedy, then you can create your remedy. But if you feel that you can't be healed, then you can't be healed. You know what I'm saying? So it goes back down to like that mental factory, bro. This is like the best chemotherapy. Like I know the mind could be a bad thing, but sure. I think that's where, like being wise in your thoughts, bro. Like those thoughts can really cause more harm than good. So yeah, there's so much I want to say, but all I can say is healing comes in all different shapes and sizes. People have their own outlets, but for me, I just say go to the one who has all the medicine, and it's the creator. the one who created you, the one who created me.
Start from within.
You know what I'm saying?
Start from one side.
That's where the real medicine at. So hopefully we get a part 2 podcast. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna put it in here. I just can't thank you enough for being here right now and speaking your mind and just putting out there into the world, bro, what you want to do with your life. And you know, I'm serious, bro. This is your first podcast ever, bro. So good. yeah, I hope you won't forget about this.
I want hey, if I start my own podcast, bro, just know you inspire me, bro. Hey, it's like, things be aligned. Like, I have to get my mind right because, you know what I'm saying? You only up the street, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy how I have to be in this. This one of the little notes we had, how you have to set a mindset for your thoughts in your mind create your reality.
I love saying, I don't know who came up with this or who, I love quoting people, but I don't know who said this, but it says your personality creates your personal reality. That's why I always try to have a positive mind. Everyone's like, bro, you always smiling. Every time I see you always smiling. Cause that shit's engraved in me, bro. My personality is creating my personal reality. So yeah, why fuck it up? Why be sour? Why think like, why just think so like, man?
I was told, it was a quote, I don't know who said it, but I could quote it. It says, you can't drink poison and expect the other person to die. Which means
you can't drink poison and expect it. Oh, I got you.
You can't hold on to hate. Holding on to hate is like drinking poison and expecting another person to die.
That's some real shit right there.
Like you can't have hate towards somebody and they not know that you got that towards them. That's like being mad at somebody and they don't even know why you mad. So it's like drinking poison and expecting them to die.
I see a lot of people living like that though, bro. Like they poison themselves and they're like expecting another person to get hurt. I'm just like, bro, you're only hurting yourself. That's why I was telling you earlier, bro. Like I always try to make sure I make peace with my enemies because like, I don't know, bro. Like the more hatred I put out there, the more I'm hurting my own self. So I'm like, bro, why do that to myself? So,
they say hold on hurt more than letting go.
Holding on hurting more than letting go.
Yeah, holding on hurts more than letting go.
Man, I just feel like right now in society, we gotta learn how to do both because there's always that push and pull, that yin and yang. Yeah. Because I feel like with a lot of podcasters, a lot of people just try to say like, oh, it's only one way of like, but I just find life beautiful because life is made through so many different complexities and like
life is what you make it.
Everybody has their own poison too. Like that's why they always say, choose your own poison.
Yeah.
So I try to choose my poison wisely. You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure that I'm not gonna die by the time I hit my bed.
I've always loathed the necessity of sleep. Like death, it puts even the most powerful men on their backs.
Man, Desjon, thank you so much for being here, bro. Hopefully, we'll have you on the next one.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, shout out to all the people who are watching right now.
Yes, sir.
It's time to edit. You know what I'm saying? This is the fun part. Try to choose the best parts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everything you were saying, man.
Can we get a shout out?
Huh?
I give a shout out.
Yeah, man, give as many shout outs as you want.
I want to give a shout out to my boy MB, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I'm gonna give a shout out to the 6. You know what I'm saying? Without the 6, I can make this happen. I want to give a shout out to my mom. You know what I'm saying? We on the same journey right now. So she's just now starting to be on where I'm on right now. So
awakening stage.
Yeah. So she want me to help her go through it with her. So I'm gonna do that. So shout out to my mom and stuff like that. Shout out to my little sister. Shout out to my brother. Love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all could watch this and get something out of this. That your brother know what he doing.
You always gotta listen to the older brother. You're the older brother, right?
Yeah, I'm the oldest on my mom's side.
Always gotta respect the older brother.
But I love them though. They look out for me just as much as I look out for them. So for real, much respect.
Amen, brother. All right, man. Thank y'all so much for being here, Desjon. One more time, brother. Appreciate you, man. I hope you keep vibrating that frequency, brother.
Yes, sir.